It's Erika Schreck, and I wanted to just offer a bit of something to think about because right now we are in, again, an interesting invitation and opportunity because we are in not only full moon energy, but blue moon energy. And as I've been saying to some of my communities, I find it really interesting that we started the month of August with a full moon and we're ending with a full moon, right? So the second full moon is a blue moon. And I've been calling them the bookmarks of the month, that there is extra emphasis right now on completion, on looking at endings, and primarily looking at what the heck is not serving you in your life. What is something that needs to die in a way? And I want to talk about that briefly. In my work, perhaps in your belief system and work as well, there is something called the shaman's death. And it is a powerful form of transformation where a lifestyle, a habit, a pattern, a belief, a way of living has to die. It has to have its own ending in such a profound way that you are not the same, that you are healthier, that you can actually heal and be rebuilt and restructured in some powerful way. And I know that sometimes that word death or that act that even I'm describing can feel or seem a bit scary. I want to empower you to embrace the power of cycles, which does include beginnings and deaths in its own right and way, and how that can be so profound, powerful, and liberating for you. I am personally working through some things right now that are really hard. I mean, really hard, that I am honoring myself in a way that I know that loved ones are not very happy about it. Because, especially with loved ones, especially with the ones who are close to us, we all get used to being around each other in a certain way, even when those dynamics are not healthy, especially when they're not healthy. We cling to that expectation sometimes, to the knowing how someone might respond and be. And again, even if it's not healthy, we stay there. It might be staying in the job, in the relationship, in the family dynamic, in where you live, wherever this applies. I'm here to again remind you and invite you that with the full moon, think about what you might be willing to shift, to let go of, to replace, because it will be powerful. It will be helpful, and you might need assistance with it, and that's okay too. And I am just noticing such a difference when I realize that I can't carry this burden anymore. I need to lay it down. And that is my version, that is my experience right now. And I bring this to you in a very humble and authentic way to say sometimes it's just freaking time. And taking that energy, what are you perhaps inspired to look at, to reconfigure, to reconsider? Also with the gifts of Mercury Retrograde right now, all the re's. I'm trying to rest more. I'm trying to reconnect and recommit in a lot of ways. So I would love if you have any thoughts about this in the comments. And I also just want to say that I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for your peace and joy, your calm, and health on all levels, because I know how I feel when I finally accept that something has to change and I actually do something about it. So I want to leave you with that today. Please, let's take advantage of this full moon energy, the endings. And I always like to call that full moon the spotlight in the sky. It's like everything's kind of laid bare. And here I am. Here's what's true for me. What's true for you? And then to think about how can you put something into action to align with what you know needs to change for the better for you. All right, everyone. So many blessings, so much ease, all the things. And I'm so blessed and honored to walk this journey with you. I see you, and I'm glad you're here.